Hello, friends. Welcome. I am Ananda Rose. Thank you for joining me. And for those of you joining me on Light Language Messenger, you're very welcome here as well. So, yesterday's light language for the full moon was pretty, I thought, quiet. I don't know how you felt, but that's what I thought. But I said I'd got the fire and water dragon that had also come out yesterday. And I thought that I needed to bring a light language transmission together with this fire and water dragon. So I'm going to do that and just have the message and we'll read the message and then we'll do the light language transmission. I'm trying to think if there was some kind of commentary I wanted to make. And I have to say, it feels like I don't have much to say in the way of commentary, and it does make me question, for example, I why? And the why of it is this. I have been having a social media detox because I felt guided to leave the phone aside, not listen to that many YouTube videos. I like listening to my tarot. I like to see how I'm tracking with my tarot. I'm sure you do too. There's many of us, like many of you out there like me. I like knowing. I like to have a prediction. What does it sound like? What does it feel like? Okay, my tarot has been saying I should have a windfall by now. My tarot has been saying I should have I'm meeting a soulmate, and from a past life, and one I've met in this life, but it's from a past life, and I should expect romance. But we always remember that the tarot messages are generally for the collective, so anybody. And it doesn't have to resonate with everybody, it resonates with specific people. Now, I have to say though, there's some things they're talking about in tarot I absolutely resonate with. I can actually see it coming through in my world, right? Just like with the astrology, on the other hand, is more on point because we can actually see it happening in the sky. And the astrology is for all of us, irrespective of what is happening. But I'm really grateful and excited that we have this available to us in this time and space, right? And for this time and space is absolutely relative and relevant. Now, if you're seeing uh, lines on my face, it's because I'm trying to get the lighting right in the room because of the time of day that I am recording this. And I'm just going to go now and close the blinds because the sun is filtering through the blinds. And I seem to not be able to win either way in terms of the sunlight at the moment and the recording. So bear with me a second, please. Oh, there you go. Now that looks okay. That looks better, and it's going to look darker very soon. But all right, never mind. We're going to navigate and we're going to carry on with it, right? Because that's what we do. So coming back to the stuff that's available to us, like tarot and astrology and all of that, I'm eternally grateful to the fact that I can have this, for the fact that I can have this, and this is available to me in this time and space. 20 years ago, I wasn't into any of that. In fact, maybe even 10 years ago, I was like, there's no way I would listen to a tarot reader because I just thought it was all nonsense. And now I've evolved now. I have some favorite tarot readers that I listen to. But coming back to this time that I was talking about the detox, my guidance was to just have some space away from the phone, the EMFs, and because of the EMFs and um, electromagnetic frequencies, just to have a detox in terms of how the technology affects my body. And in particular, with my mobile phone, I've really been encouraged not to have it in the bedroom when I'm asleep, uh, or turn it off, or I find that if I was looking at something on my phone before I went to bed, because I do, a lot of people do, okay, and I fell asleep with the phone still on, turned on, I get up in the morning and my eyes are dry and I've got a headache and I just feel really uncomfortable. And so for those reasons, I tend to turn it off or put it on flight mode and put it somewhere that it's easily accessible if I have an emergency at night or something, right? I'm not encouraging anybody not to use the phone or not to have it on in case they need it for safety reasons or whatever, but I just need to say, this is my experience. This is what my guides asked me to do, and that was available to me, and so I did it. So it almost feels like I have very little to say, but that's not true because I always have something to say. Right. What do I want to say? I want to say that I'm in a quiet space, that I'm navigating life, that my guides are asking me very much to go into quiet spaces and quiet rooms with them so that we can talk and commune and we can navigate our lives and build the future. I feel right now that I'm the hero in my journey. I feel that that was a realization that took a long time for me to come to. Why am I telling you this? Because if you out there are wondering, you are the hero in your journey, by the way. It's not a truth I like to be told, to be reminded of, because quite often I have been like annoyed with my guides. And now I'm really coming to the realization of how much they've been holding space for me, how much they've been holding the white flag of peace and love and hope and joy, and the white flag, the white light flag, so that I can see the light and turn toward it. Especially when I'm blaming the guides for not making progress in the things I want to make progress in. I think I said that yesterday, so I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record, but I just needed to say, you are the hero in your journey. Do it, do it, take the journey. And those things that we don't want to deal with, that was not important to deal with 10 years ago or 5 years ago, they're there. Deal with them. Okay, the dragon, the fire and water dragon. The fire and water dragon enables your life to flow with loving force, prepare for change, and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected. Have fun. Yes, friends, have fun. It's time to come back to having fun. And yes, it's not great in many areas of life. It's tough to have fun, but I've got to say the fun factor is it's what's going to continue to improve the vibration on the planet. Yeah? Okay. Let's read this dragon, what it says. Let's read about this dragon. Fire and water dragons. So, orange and green fire and water dragons are fourth dimensional powerhouses. Fire and water together create steam, which is a mighty force that moves us forward towards ascension. Fire energizes us, while the water aspect helps us to flow. This flow may be gentle, but we are more likely to be caught up in a raging torrent. With a fire and water dragon around, we change and move, and movement is inevitable. Three particular dragons can also be excuse me, these particular dragons can also be very playful. They come to us if we want or need to add excitement and fun to our lives. Yeah. Our guidance is call on well, let's try again. Our guidance is call on fire and water dragons whenever you face big changes, decisions, or challenges on your pathway. They will push you through times of inertia or fatigue by filling you with new expectation and excitement. Once you have made up your mind, they will bolster your energy and give you thrust and determination. They also love play and fun and will lighten you up. Your guidance now is to be prepared for rapid change in your life as you are being propelled into a higher state of being. If you make up your mind about the direction you wish to take, these dragons will push you on with grace and surprising ease. If you are not clear, you may find something arises that you hadn't anticipated. So expect the unexpected and enjoy the changes coming to you. Look through the eyes of a fire and water dragon and see everything from a higher, lighter perspective. And remember that whatever happens will be for your highest good. I think that is so blessed assurance. That is blessed assurance, right? Yeah. Wow. Blessed assurance. So, friends, are you ready for your changes? Are you ready to be propelled forward in a big way? Are you ready to see your bigger picture? Right, let's do the light language transmission. So, yesterday I thought my singing bowl, I'm not sure why it was not singing very well. Probably because I don't know how to do it too well myself. I'm not very clued up with it. But let's do this clearing first, and we'll try and do the singing bowl again. Maybe practice makes perfect. Kurmatena karana tufarnachai tulamachai turunota aida vatskurkwainush tufarnachai tufranachai tufranachai. Urmachai na tiferna turanachai lo tuturmachai lo tuturmachai yo. O Hanamatia. If you have a crystal available, friends, if it's available to you, we're still in the energy of the full moon. Rahito, 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 I'm holding my Lemurian crystals. And by the way, this one has changed its form again from the last time I showed it. It's got more green moss, sprinkles of green moss at the top. Feet firmly planted on the ground, everyone. Take a deep breath. Another one. Last one. Here Iranatua hoa letemahoa tenevaratua hamatilelemahayam Kuranahaya tua tiawo telematupo matiawo Ereno Kilagito turmahasketo fornahai Kiramaku anawo Kiramaham nawe tau Ya rearura maruelelechiam Ora manuteanu teranahu Ewa la croix natawer katawo Hirano ko wa Ora khayana tirana khayana torana khayana torana khayana torana khayam. Harmahola timoro teramoero. Hirora te wera wetoro wetoro letoro na ye. Wanatea wanatea wo. Wanatea wo. Karameti korona khai. Karameti tono na makhale na mashina na makhato forna khai to forna khai to forna khai to forna khai tem. Timlo korona khete watem. Wate 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 wa salam وزي ما أخذت اللي يرجرنا خا ينخذ فرنا خاتو وهاتيا واتا وانتو انجلت او ات مخامت امرو خلت زو خايسي وخناتسي اوات. And as you're in the energy space of that, dear ones, Samahena Torai. Samahena Rukia Torahet. Gorayanam Thank you, beloveds. I feel like this is an apt message, even for me. I had some things come into my space earlier, and I started to feel a bit disconcerted. It's symbolic of change, but I feel like this change that is about to happen in my space, and it's nothing crazy. It's just the owner of our house is now going to be repairing one of the outer decks of the house. And I mean, hey, that's a good thing for me, right? But I just felt the feeling of forebodings of something big going to happen, big change going to happen. I wonder if I am going to be leaving here. And I don't actually want to leave anymore. I want to stay. I have family stuff happening, and I want to stay in this space for a while. And last week I experienced the house singing to me because of the energy being so awesome in here. And, it's been a journey to get to this place of loving in being in my space. And I do love it. And so, well, maybe I'm just having an old feeling, an illusion feeling of discomfort. Maybe it's nothing important, right? Remember? Illusionary. But whatever it be, whatever is coming, it's going to always be good. That's the key. That is the key. Ultimately, that is the key, right? Everything is always relative and relevant, and it's not happening to us, they say. Very cliched, something I don't like to hear. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you, Rose. So, whatever the changes are, I hope that the light codes we received today in the light language transmission is something you embrace, that it helps you assimilate and helps you adjust with ease and comfort and flow. That was the message of that dragon. And that you have fun doing it. Yeah, yeah, indeed. Friends, I'll catch you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to all of you that are interested in the memberships. Thank you to all of you that are curious and you've gone and checked it out. You've asked questions. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Much love to you, friends. Namaste. Until next time. Bye.